Okay, as you can see, both Yamahas are taken apart. This one here is the parts machine. It definitely needed the fuel system cleaned out. The fuel that was in it kind of baffed me. I used compressed air up front here at the fuel line where it goes into the pump, and I blew it through and it got all over the place. Like I said, including on me. But it's all cleaned out. Fuel pump is working, but the carburetor is dirty, so it will not start. I don't like doing this, but I sprayed a little bit ether in there just to see if it would kick off, but no, it wouldn't. It kicked off a little wee bit, but it didn't want to run. So this one here will need the carburetor done. I'll probably be doing it on both of them, because here is the somewhat better of the two. This is the one that will be put back together for regular use. The fuel system on this one was actually pretty good. I probably didn't have to flush it, but I did anyways. So I'll fire it up, let you hear how it runs. See, on lower idle, it's kind of a little on the surgy side. Since I'm doing one, I might as well do them both. Shut that key off. Also, the fuel gauge does work on this one. I don't quite know. I don't have it hooked up on this one here. It had a fair bit of old gas in it, so if the fuel gauge doesn't work, I won't be surprised. But so the fuel, I'll do the the carburetor on this one first, probably tomorrow. So I do need to modify the air intake on this one. The air filter should be here tomorrow for this as well. As you can see, this hood opens up a lot further than the other hood for some reason. I don't really know why. I haven't really looked into that. The plan also is to pressure wash them both. They have two little bolts that go in right underneath here. Unfortunately, both of them snapped off on this machine here. They were completely missing out of the parts machine. They started coming loose, but they snapped. Other than those two bolts, very easy fenders to take off. Will I replace those bolts? No. This one here, like I said, it's going to be a grass cutter, but if someone wants to go down the road and repaint it, they can. I'll leave that up to the new owner. So this one here is not sold yet. There's no prospective buyers on it. It's just I need to get it running to get it ready to be sold. This one here, on the other hand, does have a prospective buyer, like I did mention before. All tires on both of these are good, surprisingly, which is nice. I don't have to worry about buying tires for these ones. Really hard parts, batteries, and fuel. But I did go out to my super secret storage location and drain down all my tractors out there. So I got about 2 full cans of premium gas, and I put some octane boost in them, and we are pretty much good to go for gas for a little while now. So anyways, or at least hopefully the gas prices come down. I wish they'd come down to as low as it is in Iran, but that's probably not going to happen, even though we are a fuel producing country just like Iran. And yeah, don't really want to get into the whole fuel crisis. It's a bunch of hooey. But anyways, here is both machines. As you heard, this one here will run. It is drawing off the tank. Did I have to do the fuel system? Maybe. I don't really know. It was bypassed when I bought it, so it probably would have been okay, but I flushed them anyways. These actually have the fuel filters mounted underneath the tanks. It's very similar to the Honda 3813 series, actually 3810 and up. Even the way the rear bumpers work on these ones is very similar to those machines as well, which is kind of interesting. Like I said, these are kind of based off of those machines. Like, these have the hump, even though they are belt drive. The dashes are similar, but not the same. Idiot lights are similar, but not exactly the same. Just a few of the parts on these are pretty well dead ringers. The ways the fenders mount are a little bit different. The tires, transaxles, steering, as far as I can tell, is all straight out of the 3813 series of Hondas. So they definitely did copy a lot. Even the hoods are very similar, but the Hondas, yeah, they were metal hoods. I was trying to think here if they were aluminum or if they were fiberglass or metal, but they are metal hoods, and they are very similar. So anyways, both machines here. Let me do a quick crank on this one here as well, just to show that it will crank, but it probably won't start, but it'd be kind of cool if it did start on camera. But as you see, the oil pressure light does go out, which is good. So there we go. Both machines are ready for the carbs to be done, and I am done for today. I gotta go have a shower, wash this stale gas off. So that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.